Hello everyone, and welcome to Frame Drops apparently. No, we are playing good old Black Ops 1, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do for this one. I really do feel like this is going to be a, let's find out, let's find out, what we'll do. It's kind of an interesting thing to talk about. So, I'll be showing off, some of the more Easter eggy stuff, including the song Easter egg, I may as well in general. I will not be doing a thing on the Mustang and Sally, at least for a little bit. I feel like it's more interesting in other games and or maps. So I might do it in BO2. There are a few weapons that I am going to be doing in BO2 instead of BO1. Such as the Python. The Python is a weapon that appears in both BO1 and BO2. And I think I have used it a little bit. But, there's just so many interesting weapons that, yeah. Maybe it would be cool if we could get the AUG done. I do want to do the AUG kind of as soon as I can. Thank you. Where's this last zombie? Where are you? Where is he? Hello? Oh, there you are. Yes, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing at all. But welcome back to Ascension. I will try to be doing my better strat for this map, which I've already failed by buying Quick Revive first, because it makes it harder in general to get the points you need.
Need some juice.
Because basically, if you don't know, my little thing for this map is that you basically kill zombies until you have enough points to open the door, as well as basically you want to have 1750 points.
I'm all out of juice.
That's awesome. Max ammo is always good. But basically, you get this many points. You go, you buy the MP5K, and then you're golden, basically. And that is like kind of the goal. And then you stay in here until you can turn on power and get Jug, and then you get Jug, and then you're just going off from there. It feels weird not to focus on explosive weaponry, but we've already I think the crossbow could be useful enough to do a video on. But I feel like I'd rather not. No, that's the end of the round. I was feeling a little bit more excited than that. But yeah, the crossbow I think I will, because the crossbow is just exciting. I don't know when I will do that one. We might do it right now. But yeah, it's definitely a weird thing, because focusing on one weapon at a time can sometimes feel a bit iffy. And as well, sometimes it feels like, oh, but this would be the perfect time to focus on such a weapon kind of thing. There we go. Just get those more points. Basically, just want to get maximum value from my pistol at all times. Which is a really good reason to have the pistol. It's always around 800 points. And then when you're ever in a bad situation, you can obviously go and do this. Yeah, at the end of the day, pistol is pretty good. You just don't have enough ammo for it to be able to reliably use it for that long. Which is obviously the downside of the weapon. Jesus Christ. Bit slap happy today. Jesus. And the one thing about this is if you ever try to do this strategy a lot, you do go insane. Like you just lose brain cells when you try to do this as a strategy. Because it's just so formulaic that you're just like, yes, we're doing the challenge again. I would love to do a 115 challenge as well. And I think I will do that. I'll do it on Doris. But Doris, the funny thing about it is there's only 2 weapons, and one of them is the Guaher. But I think that's actually really cool, like the idea of only using the Guaher until you get the Browning M1919, which I keep thinking is M9, like it rolls off the tongue, but it doesn't. So you end up like going to say it smoothly, and then it doesn't work at all. Oh man, we can cause a nuke to happen at a, you know, rocket facility. Basically what it, basically just doing their job for them. At the end of the day, just nuke the moon. That'll never happen. I love making jokes. We'll buy. I do like how the ammo goes to the back. I like the World of War version though more. Whenever you buy ammo in World of War, your current ammunition and your reserve ammo both fully go up, which is way better in my opinion. It just works better. We'll try to get something good. Petrilisca dolls. Well, that's definitely good. A very good equipment piece, vital for the Easter egg. We won't be doing the Easter egg, it requires 4 people. I think the only Easter egg I'll actually do is Call of the Dead, and that'll probably be as a, maybe like part of the 250 subscriber special. I'm not sure when that's going to happen though. Also, I would love to know your guys' opinion on if you would actually like to see way longer videos or not, because a friend of mine has been saying, you know, diversify content, which I have been trying to do, but like, it gets really hard when like you're thinking about like Tekken and stuff, where it's like, do I just show off like, you know, being cool or all of that stuff, which I do have the content for, but then it's like, how do I edit it? Like, how do I focus on like parts and parts? Like, it becomes a really weird headache for me to do. Where like, I know how to, I know how functionally it works, but it's like trying to like make it your own at the same time. It becomes a really hard process. True, bullets are good. Oh, that helps, nice. I think that's the last zombie. So the thing that we're gonna focus on right now is getting Jug. Because as soon as, basically if we get Jug, the way that it works, yeah, I didn't think I opened this door. We should be able to get another box spin, which will be good. Yeah, we can. We can just knife the zombie once, get another one. Never gets better than Juggernog. Buy your pre-purchase or whatever. Like you got like a, there's like a thing for BO3. If you bought like the limited edition version, you got like a little freezer. A mini fridge, that's what it was, a mini fridge. That was a Juggernog. Which honestly, it felt like anyone, like if you had the money, you kind of had to. They're selling for like 500 on eBay, so it's like, whoo boy. They're probably actually selling as well, which is the kicker. Very Australian word to use. Oh, the FNFAL. We've had fun with this weapon before. Not rapid fire, but still pretty sweet. Is that what I think he just said? Yeah, it's a normal round, which is pretty good. I really love the FAL. It has so much ammo to it. It feels like it has a good amount of ammo. 200 to start with. It's pretty strong. It's trigger finger reliant. It reloads pretty fine though as well. Has a good amount of ammo for what you're able to do with it. It just feels like a reliable, like, few box spins. Unless you're me and, like, you just fucking reload at the worst fucking times. There you go. Obviously not as good as a point gun. But it's still really good. But we've already done the FNFAL, so I don't think we'll be doing another video on them. Hello. Bye. I'm not sure how long I want to go before I start doing the landers. Is another question I have. I feel like I want to do this one as soon as I can. Okay. So that's the final zombie. Moose Tweech is trying to get onto Dead by Daylight like 5 times. If that's the final one, then that's good. We can easily go and get a few things. The good thing is that on the first monkey round, you should be able to make sure that you're fine. Like, get another perk for free. The commando.
I'm gonna make some
Well, that's
zombie
definitely a
sauce.
good weapon. The commando feels like it would fit so much better on Shangri-La, though.
What did I do to deserve this?
What do you mean? The Python's fucking sick. I think we'll stick with this. I think this is a pretty nice kind of start. Huh, really? I really thought they were gonna get a monkey round, but I guess I was wrong. But yeah, we'll definitely stick with this. Although I did say that we weren't really gonna be using the Python, I guess I'm wrong. It is funny though, on a very American map that we're using, a very Russian map that we're using, 2 very American weapons being, you know, a Colt Magnum and a fucking Commando. Which, by the way, the Commando is actually a reference to Arnold Schwarzenegger because it's called the Commando and then it's called the Predator, which when you pack-a-punch it, which are both references to movies that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in. Which I think is pretty cool. Arnold Schwarzenegger is such an amazing person and actor. Love that. Let's deal with some of you.
What's that? Oh, you don't want to die? Sorry, no returns accepted.
I love how fucking shit-eating... like, Tank Dempsey really is the Duke Nukem of this franchise. It is everywhere he operates. He's so Duke Nukem. I think that really happened in this map, I feel. Like, not this map, kind of this map, actually. Because, for a while, they're way more stoic. And they're like, we gotta make sure we can get things done. And then at this point, they're a bit more goofy. Which definitely, I feel like fits the vibe of this game a bit better. I definitely can... Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Wait, no, I can't. This is 1500. I was gonna buy that to basically just cheese the monkey round. But since I can't do that, I may as well... just do this. Get the first one done. Then we'll go forward. The thing about this map that makes it really boring to play is the fact that like a lot of it is just sitting on landers. For the first bit, for the first bit, it's just getting points, and the map isn't that interesting. There isn't any extremely like cool points of interaction, which really does bog down the map's experience. Just in case we have to be down here for this round anyway, because of you know, monkeys. It's a monkey round. So they can come from down here or over there. If you don't open up the other door, that is. And one spawned right there, which you don't want to see ever. Okay. Turning on the turret is very useful with monkeys. Okay. There we go. So, as you can see, we get a perk bottle, and we got PhD. Very interesting. I got PhD in the Wallby challenge video, which was way longer than I thought it would be. But it was still a very good one.
Security level normalized. System defenses offline.
Oh, we bought this one too. Okay, I see, I see. That makes more sense, because I was wondering... My head was like spinning a little bit. I do kind of not like that we have PhD. It is a kind of annoying perk to defend. But at the end of the day, it's fine. The Cobra, though, it feels so weird because I feel like I've done so many things with it, like so many games. But I don't think any of them have actually gone to YouTube at all. So when it actually comes to using this weapon, I don't really have any actual like videos of me using it. So it's one of those things where it's like dissonance between viewer and YouTuber. Oh, that's one of them is really useful right now. Oh, well. I guess things can't always go to plan. Hear that, freak bags? Death is inevitable. The zombies are just like, what? But I already died. I wish that we had the fucking hacker, so then we could hack away. That's like something I'm gonna love so much about Moon, is like, I don't really think you get random perk bottles, so it isn't the same. But like there will be like so many situations where it's like we buy a perk and then we can like refund it, like quick revive. We can just refund quick revive. But like Moon is gonna feel so weird, and I'm probably gonna make it so then I spawn in immediately and we don't do the survival aspect of the map at all. Just because you can just like really cheese the entire system of zombies by doing it. Oh, yeah. We want to keep one zombie alive for this round. Like, it's pretty actually important that we keep one around. Because we are then able to... If we keep one around, we are then able to... Okay, I think that's the last one. We should be able to pack-a-punch our first weapon, which I think will be the Commando. It's the one seeing more use, it's the one less dependent on perks. Yeah, but like we'll be able to basically follow suit very quickly afterwards. I think I'll definitely be going for the Speed Cola though. Because on this one we don't need Mule Kick. I feel like on 5 Mule Kick is actually really useful. On this one it isn't as much. Cyrax, spelled in a different way. Not the Mortal Kombat character. Another teddy bear there for the Easter egg song, which we will be triggering. Because at the end of the day, we can't really get DMCA'd for it because it's in-game music. And if they try to, I'll literally just be like, no, it's like under fair use. Because we're trying to show off games, we're trying to show off weaponries at this point. Python is kind of less cool in my opinion. Python Cobra makes sense, it's just 2 snakes. Well, I like how Commando and Predator... Like, Predator doesn't make sense unless you factor in the Arnold Schwarzenegger inspiration, which is what makes me really like it, because it makes it feel way more unique. We do have to worry about the fact that a zombie could be sidewinding us, yeah, like that. But, you know, we got out of it fine. Cyrax, yet again. I wonder who that is. People change their names all the time, so I'm like always like second guessing, like, which streamer is that one? I wonder. But yeah, the Python becomes a 12-shot speed loading weapon, which makes it actually pretty useful. It has really good pierce, it fires fast, which makes it useful, obviously. And then the Commando just becomes just pretty consistent overall. I will actually, because we can, after... Oh, this is the final one. So this is the song called Abracadabra. It is by... what's her name? It feels so sinful not to know. Alina Sligman. Who's an awesome part of... Like, she just does all the music for zombies, basically. Or almost all of it. This is the final lander. So all we need to do is we need to hit the button. We need to hit the button of the, rocket room. And then we have Pack-a-Punch ready. We're obviously going to spin the box a few more times. We'll see if we cannot get something more cool to use. But at the end of the day, I'm very happy to use the weapons I've been given. The AUG is what I would really be wanting to use. So let's listen to the music.
This is like waiting for the midnight release. I believe this is mine. Get off of me, you work
12 shots.
And that was the song. I hope you all enjoyed. It seems like none of the monkeys came this way, which is very useful. That swinging dildo of death can also take out the monkeys as well, which is pretty useful. So we're just hoping at this point.
Those freak-bag rodents are stealing my revived soda!
I actually don't mind if they take that one. There's only one of them. I'm actually kind of annoyed. Yeah, so there's only one. So that turret literally missed one monkey, and we would have been able to get another 5 perks. But at the end of the day. Oh, wow, that bastard. I'm surprised you didn't go for Jug. We will definitely reload. We definitely need it. But that means the only other thing is PhD. We could have let him hit our PhD, but you know, we actually probably should have. That was just an oversight, I guess, for my part. But I hope you really liked the song. I do want to try to make things feel a little bit more fresh. So showing off, you know, a cool little Easter egg should hopefully do something like that. This gun is no longer a one-shot body shot. It is now worthless. Hey, but at least it reloads fast at the end of the day. But I still want to use it. Because, you know, it's just an interesting weapon. It's just cool. It feels amazing though, like doing zombies where, you know, you don't know what you're doing and then like at the end of the game, it's like, oh yeah, we just had a really cool game with the Python. It feels really cool when you're able to kind of discover a theme. And at the end of the day, the Magnum just feels fucking amazing when you're using it. It feels so destructive when you just fucking unleash it on a like horde of zombies. Like at head height. Oh man, it feels so fucking fun. Like look at that, we destroy like an entire fucking round with it so easily. I don't know if I want to use the I think it would be more of a service to show off a more, you know, a weapon that helps us get there whenever times feel tough. I feel like we'll also show up the M115 Collider, which is what this weapon is called when you pack punch it. So to do that, we'll obviously need points. So we'll just get a few points. We'll throw a Matrishka goal. It just easily deals with a bunch of zombies at the end of the day. Okay, we now no longer need to worry about the points. So now we're just looping, which should be pretty easy at the end of the day. We're playing on Ascension, even though I've gotten my ass kicked numerous times on Ascension. It's just a thing that happens. Me and zombies, they don't mix well. There we go. Man, we are getting our asses kicked, let me tell you. Damn, there's very much so problems. Zombie tried to do a dodge roll, that's funny. I think that's the final zombie, so we can just easily go and pack a punch now. We can also get another perk. I'm not sure. You know, like, because the thing is, like, the movement speed increase from stamina up is really good. So I think I might just go for that. But it's like one of those weird oddities where it feels like kind of the original 4 perks plus stamina up instead of quick revive would be way better for us. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So yeah, we're gonna pack punch this weapon. It doesn't really get too much. It kind of just becomes a more better version of the weapon in a way. But like all of the pack punch SMGs kind of become redundant, and like this gun isn't gonna really be helping us too much. Really, we can all kind of agree on that sentiment. But hey, cool thumbnail idea though, definitely. I guess because we can, we'll spin this and see if we get a Gurch device. The Spectre. Oh man, we could have gotten the better version of this weapon, Pack-a-Punch. Damn, we could have gotten the Banshee. Probably one of the only weapons I'd actually, like... There's a few. China Lake is kind of free real estate. M72 Law, I can use it anytime, really. Man, my hand is just dying right now. Like, major pins and needles. It is funny that we got a map about, you know, a rocket going into space, and then, like, in the same DLC wave, we got to go to space.
That was sour. Wow. That platters are just a red mist everywhere.
That was funny. But, as you can see, we're sprinting pretty far. It was a pretty good sprint. But yeah, these are the pokes that we'll be using. PhD will probably remove. But I think it's kind of cool, in a way, to focus on a map like, you know, Ascension without using any, you know, explosive weaponry for this one. I feel like in the last episode we really got to show, you know, a lot of why PhD is so good. But now we're able to, you know, show off weapons that aren't associated with PhD, and be able to do it while making everything really interesting. We will definitely need more weapons, though. I wonder if that will actually finish the round or not. Probably not. Yeah, no, there's already zombies taking their places. We want to... Man, we really don't get any ammo for this weapon. It's a real issue. It's basically the issue of every single SMG, though. They're only good for the start of the game. They're not meant to be used at this point of the game. Which is kind of insane to think about. Okay, we didn't do it. But that's fine. At the end of the day, we can just rebuy our ammo. Which you get so little ammo if you actually, like, if you Pack-a-Punch one of these, it is such a bad return on investment. But at the end of the day, we're doing this to try to get max ammo so then we can use the Cobra again.
I gotta get some ammo before the bloodshed can continue.
Yeah, true. Oh, that helps. They didn't really go for...
Hey, those ugly monkeys are stealing my stamina.
So they got to stamina up somehow.
Those furballs are stealing my speed cola.
Damn it.
Buttercup.
Oh, they didn't die from that. Oh, such an annoyance.
In hell, freak bags.
Man, you just no ammo. Kind of insane. Yeah, but it really goes to show, just like sometimes you can get really blessed with RNG with these monkeys, and then sometimes you get absolutely just destroyed. The fact that this time, you know, they did go for speed cola, but last time they didn't even like bother sending a single monkey, really shows the difference in what can happen. And I think we'll definitely have it be taken up. Yeah,
this isn't
just.
much fun when we don't have bullets.
Come on. Fucking knife you.
Right back, monkey. Back off, Buttercup. Sending you back to space, monkey bones. Ain't doing it like that.
There you go. Whew, that was still kind of stressful.
Max ammo.
But man, is it not good to be able to have max ammo again? It is really fun though. I think there is no double tap on this map, correct me if I'm wrong. Which is really weird. It really did feel like for a long while in the DLC, I think it's in Call of the Dead, but it's like relegated to like a point where you'd never be it really did feel like there was a point where they're like, you know what, no one's gonna, like, double tap is not as useful as, you know, some of the other perks we've introduced. So we'll make sure that those feel more prominent than double tap, which is sad for the history of double tap, but it makes sense considering at this point double tap is glorified. Glorified, it helps you. Non-glorified, it's kind of just a waste of points. We'll go this way around, and then we'll empty out our thing here. Then we'll go back this way around, and we'll double take back again. And then we have enough room at this point to kind of just do whatever we want. Which is obviously good. And then we will just MP4 Collider. M115 Collider, rather. We'll stagger them a bit. Give us just more room. Then, yeah, just unleash them until they die. These weapons are very basic. The Cobra itself is extremely basic. But at the end of the day, they are very fun to use weapons. So I can easily understand why someone could say like, oh, one of my favorite pack-a-punched weapons is like, you know, because the MP5Ks is so useful. It just makes so much sense to me if someone were to be like, oh yeah, my favorite weapon is that. We'll definitely go for Speed Cola just because of how useful it is. We could go for an extra weapon, however, I feel like at the end of the day, if we really don't have any ammo, then I can just deal with it. There are these things.
Goes down like a bucket of slime.
Which I don't know if interacting with all... I think that's part of the Easter egg quest. But I'm not wholeheartedly sure. So, I'd take it with a grain of salt. I wonder if there's anything super useful that we could buy off the wall that's like a simple basic weapon that we could then pack-a-punch. But at the end of the day, I think these two weapons are more than enough to get us to where we want to be. And I think round 20 in general is just really good in zombies. He tried to... I think I just animation cancelled him by ripping off his arm. I will take it. Okay, I don't feel comfortable not moving with this. I want to at least be moving with this weapon. Whether it be moving forward to help me kill all the zombies or, you know, anything like that. Whenever you're actually using, you know, the death machine, it always feels like it never works just long enough. There you go. Wow, so many fucking points from that. That's insane. We could actually... Okay. We have to... Okay, we just made a big fucking mistake. And we had to pay for it in spades. I do not know what came over me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed me using the Cobra and I guess also the MP5K. The MP5K kind of was the MVP of the run, which is why... Like, it got us to where we needed to be, which is why I, you know, thought I should pack-a-punch it, just because it makes sense, especially on Ascension, you always use that weapon. But yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you all with tomorrow's video. Goodbye.